Hello, I'm Brett Knowles from PM Squared Consulting. This is a quick walkthrough of how we've captured your strategy in what we call a strategy map. A strategy map is based on some concepts that date back to the late 80s, progressing on management by objectives into a concept called the balanced scorecard. In the balanced scorecard, we've learned that there are basically 4 key perspectives on how we view an organization. Overall, organizations in this case need to be financially successful. To be financially successful, we need to make sure our customers or members are happy. To make our customers happy, we need the right internal processes. And to make sure that we can build and maintain those processes, we need the right enablers or foundational elements. So these 4 perspectives can be used to capture our strategic objectives. Now, based on the strategy documents we have at our disposal, we've created the following draft strategy map for your consideration. Now, overall, our goal, of course, is to provide security for our policyholders. And perhaps the most important anchor to do that with is having a strong capital position. To do that, there are 4 things we need to do. First, we need to have a diversified book of business. And if we can achieve that diversified book of business, that will help us retain our strong capital position. Secondly, we need to have a sustainable DWB growth. And thirdly, we need to optimize our costs. So let's talk about growth for a second. To grow, we obviously have to make our customers happy. And our core premise of customer satisfaction is around exceptional claim service. And so our model is if we have exceptional claim service, that's going to help us achieve sustainable growth. Secondly, we need to continue to build on our brand. And again, if we can achieve these 2 objectives, we'll be able to underpin that sustainable growth. Now, exceptional claim service will also help us diversify that book of business. And it will also help us build a brand. So exceptional claim services is an important piece of connective element of our strategy. So how do we achieve exceptional claim service? Well, there are 3 things we need to do. One is we need to have that comprehensive broker network that's closely linked to their communities. Secondly, we need to be community-based ourselves. If we're not community-based, we're not going to be able to provide that exceptional claim service. And then thirdly, we need to have a competitive array of products. So these 3 things combine together to help us deliver that exceptional claim service that we see. Well, how are we going to get there? Overall, we have to remain close to our customers. So as an internal process, this relationship we have with our customers will help us become community-based and in turn provide great service. In fact, it can also do so directly. So remaining close to our customers allows us to deliver that service. Now, remaining close to our customers also allows us to continually develop the right products that they're looking for, which in turn allows us to offer that competitive array of products. Now, remaining close to our customers also allows us to continually be better at what we do. If we understand what our customers want, we can engineer our processes to do those things with higher quality, higher service levels, and lower cost. So that exceptional operational excellence will underpin building our brand and also help us optimize our overall cost base. Now, to get that operational excellence, we also have to be close to our customers and continue to develop those products, as we touched on before. The other thing we need to do is we need to continually be compliant with all regulatory constraints. And again, that really is an element of operational excellence. Those regulatory expectations are designed to help the industry remain strong, and each of us as players in that industry make effective decisions towards being operationally excellent. We also need to generate investment income. That's kind of apart from that other business activity. And if we're successful at generating that other investment income, that's going to directly impact our capital position. Now, underpinning all of this are things that we call enablers. And as enablers, we don't have a single arrow that shows their relationship. They affect everything above them. There are 3 enablers in our business. One is we need great people. We have to continually invest in our people. We have to get the best people, we have to train them, we have to give them promotion opportunities, we have to give them challenges, we have to reward them correctly, we have to invest in our people. And if we do that, that will impact all of the objectives. Secondly, we need to build the culture of this business. And in particular, we need to move it towards a more contemporary view of business and the mutual company. And then lastly, we need to be part of our communities. That's a strategic asset that all the other insurance companies would love to have. Well, if we keep that, if we nurture that, and we continue to grow that, that will allow us to protect our position in this market and compete with the big companies, the internet companies, and the small companies. So this is called a strategy map, and we'll use this as a context for our conversation going forward. I'd like to be clear that this is a draft strategy map. This is not the answer. Within the board and the executive committee, we need to have this debate and make choices about what are the core strategic objectives. And ultimately, we have to prioritize all of these. If this is 100% of our strategy going forward, what are our priorities? What weighting would we put on these for the next year or for 5 or 10 years out? So this is a stage setting for that conversation, which we'll be having that second week of February.